Good morning. This is Vladi, and welcome back. Today, the first mental faculty I would love to talk about is imagination. I think imagination is one of the greatest tools we have. We were given, we were gifted, whichever you want to put it. It is something you can play with all the times, anywhere, anytime. It is amazing. We use imagination since we are children, children have beautiful imagination. They use this faculty so well. And in fact, it's really sad because at schools and at home, and when they're kind of staring somewhere at something and they are imagining something beautiful, they're creating images that give them life. This is actually imagination, is to create an images that give you life. And what we tend to do at an early age, and I remember certainly for myself at school, every time you kind of dream and you're imagining something beautiful, they get you back, and teachers like, pay attention, get back to what I'm saying, to focus on what I'm telling you. And we pull them away from this. We kind of killing their imagination so many times when they're young. And I've heard actually Bob saying sometimes when you want to ask your child something, ask him, what do you see in your mind? And the child is just, sometimes I tested my kids and they do start talking about things, like give them a chance to say. And I try and, I'm guilty as charged, as well. So many times we're rushing or doing something, but I now started paying more attention to it, obviously because I'm studying it and I'm learning more, and my awareness about imagination expands greatly. So basically, what I wanted to say is there is an imagination which is creative. It's something which was taught at the beginning. It's something that has never been thought about, and everything becomes as a thought. Before it manifests into a real life, you can make something real in your mind long before you make it real in the world. And the original one is the creative one. And then we have a synthetic imagination, which would be something that would be reproduced or developed or improved. Like somebody thought the chair first. And now obviously we have many types of chairs which are suitable for offices, for home, for comfortable sitting, for different ages, different types. So basically there will be synthetic one. Now, there was a quote from Napoleon Hill, who wrote Think and Grow Rich, and I'm going to actually try and read it to you. He said, imagination is the most marvelous, miraculous, inconceivably powerful force in the world has ever seen. And it's such a beautiful saying, and we all have an imagination. We need to trust it. So the task today is, I want you to sit down and relax, like totally chill out, and start imagining how would you love to live your life? How would you desire to live the life you love living? Leave the logic out of this. Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about the logic. Don't worry about how. Think about I don't mean how am I going to do that? Don't think about that, but think, how would I love? What would I love? And start imagining it. If the music helps you, put the music in there and try and imagine what would you want your life to be. And when you finish, take 5-10 minutes, take as many as long as you like, but try and write it down and try and play with this all the time. The more often you use it, the more it's a mental muscle, so you're strengthening it. It's like exercise. You get better the more you exercise. So basically that is the message for today. So please do that. Lie down, relax, and think about what would I love, and try and imagine the perfect life you'd like. Create the picture, images that give you life. This is Vladi, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.